All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Resnick, Stu Stone at ringside. Stu, it is time for our main event of the evening here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Shaun Ricker to take on Mikey O'Shea.
There he is, the one-man wrecking machine, Mikey O'Shea, ready to make his first big main event splash. And I'm proud of him, I must say. He's got his work cut out for him, though. Shaun Ricker's a man who lives in the main event. Your thoughts?
Mikey O'Shea does indeed have his work cut out for him. Shaun Ricker has faced a who's who here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Definitely the biggest challenge to date for Mikey O'Shea. You listen to the fans at ringside chanting, "Wreck it, Mikey."
I'm telling you, for months, I've been sitting at this commentator's table watching these people. They've been begging to get behind this man. And now, John Ian, as much as he stinks, he's put Mikey in a position. And let's see what he can do. Let's see if he can take advantage. His first main event splash. And here they go with these O'Shea chants already.
There's a lot to like about Mikey O'Shea. He's a physical combatant. He goes at it 100% in that ring. He goes at his opponents with everything he has. He is a fighter. Listen to the crowd against you. Just get behind this man. And you know, all the posturing, all the chanting, that's one thing, but it's about getting it done inside that squared circle, inside that ring, Stu Stone. That's what Mikey O'Shea is going to be put to the test here tonight with.
Mikey O'Shea, a big man, but trust me when I tell you, he is light as a feather on his feet. And Ricker, you know, I hope he's not trying to overlook this mountain of a man. I mean, it's very hard to overlook a man who's this size, but, you know, being that Ricker is the veteran, a man who has a legitimate claim to being a guy that should be considered the champion around here. Not that I haven't said my piece on that subject yet, but he does have a claim. I'm very interested, spit it out, Stu. I'm very interested to see what Mikey O'Shea makes of this opportunity. Hashtag, even when I screw up, I'm still the greatest.
Well, you know, Stu Stone, Shaun Ricker, again, we talked about, he has faced a who's who here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And, you know, he said before, he believes that he is the greatest wrestler here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And there's a lot of people who would argue that to be the case, who would argue in his favor.
Well, you used to be a big proponent. Used to be gravy train. All of a sudden, you seem to have changed your ways. What's going on with you?
I'm still a big fan of Shaun Ricker. I think Shaun Ricker is a great athlete, a great combatant, and that's why I'm excited to see this match, because I'm excited to see what Mikey O'Shea can do when put to the test, when his game is increased to this level.
This is beyond being put to the test. This is finals. Mikey's been cramming. He's so excited. He's so scared, like Jesse Spano. He's been staying up all night, and look at this. It's working.
Mikey O'Shea,
he can give it, he can take it.
Mikey O'Shea is not letting the mind games of Shaun Ricker get to him. In fact, he is giving what he's getting. He's given everything he can, and again, he is not going to let Shaun Ricker pull one over on him. But Mikey O'Shea he's not above breaking the rules. He's not above doing what's necessary to win.
Of course not. Definite means
you can't push him around.
Definitely. Believe me, I've tried. See him at catering, can't get near the fried chicken.
Ricker now going for a body slam. Is this a bad omen of what's to come if Ricker's to try to go for that DTB or the gravy train later in the matchup? Mikey O'Shea just had none of that.
Mikey O'Shea seems to have an answer for every one of Shaun Ricker's questions thus far in the contest, taking him pillar to post.
Ooh! Those big chops to Shaun Ricker. You can see the pain in Ricker's face as he just came back to the ground. Look at Mikey O'Shea. Shaun Ricker is getting beaten from pillar to post, Stu Stone, by Mikey O'Shea. What can Ricker do to compete? Well, I wouldn't go that far. And now Ricker whips O'Shea, but again, this match has been all about Mikey O'Shea being one step ahead of Shaun Ricker.
He almost snapped the ropes on that one.
Another suplex there by O'Shea, covers him. Just a 2 count. You know, Shaun Ricker, he's asking a lot of questions, and every question he asks, Mikey O'Shea has an answer, Stu Stone. An answer for every maneuver, an answer for everything Shaun Ricker does.
I feel like you're a broken record here, but I don't blame you. I'm just as impressed as you are right now at how Mikey O'Shea is handling himself here in this big main event. And look at this. Oh! Gravy train off the tracks.
Yeah, that might have been exactly what Shaun Ricker needed. Mikey O'Shea to make that one mistake. Again, we talked about how this is a high-profile opportunity for O'Shea. You know, maybe, again, being a little reckless, a little bit careless here. Or excuse me, not careless, but a little caught up in the action, up in the moment, excuse me.
Shaun Ricker very crafty, using every part of the ring to his advantage. Rolls back in, dropping an elbow. Percy Pringle looks a lot more happy at this stage in the game.
Well, Shaun Ricker now back in the driver's seat, back where he wants to be in this matchup. And you got to wonder now, Stu Stone, now that...
Look at that!
Cheap shot by Percy Pringle at ringside.
Percy just wanted to show him he's got a mani and a petty yesterday. Looking good, Percy.
And you wonder, Stu, now that Shaun Ricker, again, applying the pain, in control of this matchup, now we see what kind of man Mikey O'Shea is, how he's going to measure up to this challenge. Perhaps a little nervousness, will butterflies get the best of him in this high-profile situation.
He can even open his eyes. He just got poked in the eyes by Percy Pringle, somehow blindly throwing lefts and rights. Ricker going back to the eyes there. Ricker's got to take advantage of this now. This is a big turning point for Ricker, returning those chops.
Ricker has a receipt there for the chops earlier for Mikey O'Shea. And now Ricker continuing to work over the arm of O'Shea. Now whipping. Oh! Thought he was going to whip into the ropes, but just went up and over there
that
again.
Big time pain right there. Separated shoulder. You can break a collarbone like that.
Shaun Ricker covers. Only a 1 count though. Mikey O'Shea, a lot left in this thing, Stu.
He's got a lot of size, but he's got a lot of heart to go with it.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a proving ground here for Mikey O'Shea. It's an opportunity for him to step up his level of competition, to take on one of the very best here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood and prove what he is capable of.
Well, hard to get off the ground with a broken wing. Shaun Ricker doing a great job of deplaning Mikey O'Shea, the wrecking ball.
Mikey O'Shea is here in the main event of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. The lights are bright, but will they be dimmed as this match goes on, perhaps by a gravy train or by a DTB? Will it be lights out for Mikey O'Shea?
Like Shaun Ricker's on some sort of twisted scavenger hunt, and he's trying to take an arm home with him.
Well, he's dissecting the arm here of O'Shea, but it's working, Stu, it's working.
Hey, it's definitely working. Mikey O'Shea down on his knee, down on his luck. But he feeds on these people, and if these people are any indication, well, I guess Shaun Ricker doesn't care about that.
Now, Shaun Ricker is firmly in control of this situation. This is where the veteran Shaun Ricker, goes to work, takes control.
Now Ricker gets him up.
Oh! Again!
1, 2, oh! Almost the biggest win of Mikey O'Shea's career.
Well, Shaun Ricker, we both thought he was going to have it there. He'd get that body slam, but he's been unable to get O'Shea off his feet to be able to pick him up and slam him. Oh! O'Shea going for that charge.
Oh! What a clothesline by Ricker.
Just took his head off, Stu.
Certainly did. Ricker covering him for the 1, the 2, and oh! Mikey is a big man, but he is filled with guts. He's got a lot of guts.
And now Ricker, again, staying in control of O'Shea as Percy Pringle shouts instructions from ringside. O'Shea now fighting back with those forearms, trying to dig deep. We'll see what he's made of here. Looking for a suplex. Gets Ricker up.
Oh! Face plants him.
O'Shea off the ropes, following up. Oh!
I don't know what that hurt more. Having all that weight land on your knees or having all those knees in your weight.
You know, earlier on in this matchup, Stu, we commented that Mikey O'Shea was one step ahead of Shaun Ricker. He had an answer for every one of Ricker's questions, but as this match has gone on, the roles have reversed, and Shaun Ricker has been able to stop any offensive momentum that Mikey O'Shea tries to gather.
I mean, Mikey O'Shea started out great, but, you know, Shaun Ricker, the veteran, he's got the veteran leadership on the outside. He's been here before. He's been here. He's got that T-shirt. You know what I mean? Now it's time for Ricker to show him how it's done and put the young man away.
Well, I think that's exactly what Ricker is looking to do. I think Ricker is looking to put the finishing touches here on Mikey O'Shea and take it to the winner's pay window, if you will.
Man, he is really going after that arm.
He has that strategy, you know, looking to take that arm. You know, Mikey O'Shea has a lot of power maneuvers. The gunslinger, the Irish car bomb, all maneuvers of Mikey O'Shea that involve lifting his opponents up in the air. You take out one of the arm, you take out the weapons, the main weapons of Mikey O'Shea, Stu.
Well, he's been throwing those forearms all night. Maybe that's why Ricker's going there. Makes sense.
And you know, Shaun Ricker goes in every matchup with a sound strategy. Mikey reverses here. Again, and look at the authority in which Shaun Ricker is being set into the buckle. You talk about power, Stu, you talk about Mikey O'Shea.
That did not tickle, I'll tell you that much.
And just how quickly Mikey O'Shea, look how quickly he was able to turn the tide in the matchup. And that goes again to speak to the power and the strength.
What a shot by Mikey O'Shea.
He is indeed a wrecking machine, Stu Stone.
Wrecking ball time, got him!
Sidewalk slam, delivers it. Mikey O'Shea, though, needs to get the cover, hooks the leg. Only two. Took a little bit too much time there.
Wow, that wrecking ball in the corner, the sidewalk slam, tough to kick out of that.
And now Mikey O'Shea has Shaun Ricker where he wants him. Up, Ricker floats over.
No way.
German. This has been an unsuccessful strategy for Ricker this entire matchup, though. Oh, big time spine buster.
1, 2.
Oh.
Percy Pringle cuts off what would have been the biggest win in Mikey's life. He threw him to the rafters.
And look at O'Shea. Look at the eyes of O'Shea. He is staring a hole right through Percy Pringle.
Uh-oh. Well, here's a running race that isn't going to break any speed records. Mikey's got his hands on Percy.
Percy Pringle, oh! Percy Pringle in harm's way there. Lucky for him, Shaun Ricker was quick to his feet, quick action. Mikey O'Shea, you saw that, just staring a hole through Percy Pringle after he broke up that count. This match might have been a victory for Mikey O'Shea, Stu.
Might have been. It looked like he had him down for the 20 count. Percy Pringle really saved the day for Ricker. And now Mikey has saved a space on the apron for Shaun Ricker's face.
Now both men brawling on the outside of the ring. That's a dangerous place to be if you're facing Mikey O'Shea. Oh! But O'Shea!
Mikey O'Shea meet ring post.
Hey, the ring post looks to be out on his feet. Referee up to a 5 count here. Mikey O'Shea looks to be knocked loopy. And now Ricker choking him again. Referee up to a count of 8.
Ricker's got a chair.
Yes, the referee has broken the count now. Ricker, wait, this is illegal. This is illegal, Stu Stone. Wait a second.
Here comes John Ian. Look at this.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Mikey's got the win, but John Ian is getting physically. No, don't do that. No. Oh.
John Ian getting physically involved in the matchup, stopping Shaun Ricker from using the chair. Shaun Ricker losing to Mikey O'Shea by count out in our main event.
Percy, what's going on here?
Uh-oh.
Wow, Percy just grabbed a hammer. They're going after John Ian.
We've seen Percy Pringle and John Ian have some issues, Stu.
What's going to happen?
And ladies and gentlemen, a very heated situation here, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is this. Mikey O'Shea victorious, Shaun Ricker unsuccessful thanks to the assist of Johnny. And ladies and gentlemen, what a main event. What a main event here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
We'll see you next week. Mikey O'Shea just won.
What are you going to do? Nothing.